heard. Again, I mentioned Steve Dennison is here from Engineering Enterprise and is the city's consultant on the project. We are here to help address any questions that may come from the audience. I will note that written comments may be submitted at any time and up to and including an additional 10 days following the date of this public hearing. Written comments may be sent to the City of Sandwich, attention to the clerk, or attention to the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency. This hearing is called to order. Anyone in the audience that wishes to come up and make a public comment on this particular revolving loan fund project may do so. Is there anyone that wishes to come forward and make a comment? Okay, hearing none, is there any comment from council?
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead, Alderman Arnett.
In reading the documents and whatnot, it talks about the possibility in doing this program with possible principal forgiveness. How often do you actually see that?
It depends on several factors up to the IEPA, depending on the amount of money they have available in the program for principal forgiveness, as well as socioeconomic conditions within the city at the time when the loan is being issued. I would say it's not likely that the city will receive principal forgiveness on this, but the way
City Council, anyone that wishes to do so. All right, audience comments. I have Becky Nelson. Are you? I don't know. I had one from before. I have a second one. This is public comment of our regular meeting. You don't have to.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready when you are. Go ahead.
Thank you for that offer. Just to go back to the statement I made earlier, I just want to reiterate a resolution for the administrative position job. I would have liked to have seen a more in-depth job description. I want to give a couple of key examples from a citizen who's gone through a couple different processes in the last year. The first one that comes to mind is during election season, October, November, and as long as all parties agreed, it would have been within the legal binding understanding of the election law. So we omitted our clerk, which just blew my mind. Another example was when we had sign issues in November at the Park District, which was a election voting location. I had statutes. I worked with Chief Sonny's team that day, multiple calls to the Park District for signs being removed multiple times. In retrospect, I look back and when I was FOIAing just to better understand what was going on behind the scenes, there were multiple calls to the attorney from the city administrator regarding signs. And again, it's black and white, it's statute. So it just kind of makes me wonder if that is in the job description of an administrator to be able to liaison, per se, for the citizens and to be able to know what these answers are legally in the statute, then I would like that person to be educated more there. Further, we had a situation where at first FOIAs were being completed by the administrator, and then I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the FOIAs started being completed by the city attorney. And the city attorney sees everything. She's going through all these pieces of paper through OMA, agenda, meeting minutes, FOIAs. That costs the city money. So if you're going to have an administrator to the tune of $200K with benefits, right? Then at the end of the day, then that should be able to save the city money on the attorney's end. The mayor shook his head when I said 200,000. I'm talking about full compensation in an estimate. Okay, what is it then?
What do you make, Jeff? 108,000 plus 109 plus health benefits does not equal
benefits, pension, vacation.
Doesn't come in close to 200,000, but please proceed.
Okay, let's go with 150 then. That being said, there are people that are already elected to the city who can do these jobs and do those tasks, which would then take the element away from the administrator, where then he can move on and do other things for that salary that we just discussed. So this is my experience. Nothing against that individual, just that role is convoluted because, again, I've never seen a job description. I think we FOIA'd for it over a year and a half ago, and we never got a job description. So if you're going to make a code, a municipal code about a position, then I believe that there should be a job description before we talk about municipal code and retention. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, anyone else wish to make a public comment? All right, we'll move on with our agenda. On the consent agenda, Clerky has asked me to remove item B. Those minutes are not ready for your consideration. So the consent agenda is a motion to adopt it as a whole. All matters are considered to be routine by the city council, being acted by one motion. If desired, that item can be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. There as follows. Item A, approve the minutes of the committee of the whole meeting of 2/17/2025. Approval of the minutes from the regular council meeting of 3/3/2025. And last item is approval of the monthly treasurer's report and financials that have been provided for council. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda with the exception of item B? Alderwoman Johnson, is there a second?
I'll second, Mayor.
Alderman Kreinbrink, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, and the consent agenda passes. Just under the mayor's report, I'll just make a few comments. I have never hired a job since I've been mayor that did not come with a job description. Everyone I've written, they're in detail. I've also evaluated every employee after the first year of me being a mayor. That's every employee. I did their evaluations. And since that time, as we've layered on more individuals such as the city administrator, I've only done the evaluations of those that reported me, which is the administrator and the chief of police. I've done that consistently, so let's put that little comment to the side because that is what's happened since I've been mayor. All right, attorney's report. Attorney Gottschalk.
I do have a couple things. Sorry, I was trying to look something up. I don't know if it fully matters, but I believe that there was a job description approved in 2022 for the city administrator. I have it in my notes somewhere, but the city received a request for review from the PAC. It is due it's due within 7 business days. And so there are certain things that I can respond to, the city administrator can respond to, but it is specifically regarding the 8 of you. And so I will need by Friday at noon your recollection of the timeline leading up to the discussion on gift cards. I will send you the request for review, but only the 8 of you know what discussions took place. And so I will need each of you to get me that so I can provide that to the Office of the Attorney General. So we have 7 business days from today. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have to have that to them by next Wednesday. So I would greatly appreciate if you could get that to me by noon on Friday so I have enough time to get that together along with the other items that they have requested.
Have you sent us a copy of it?
No, not yet. I will send it tonight after we're done. Actually, I'll probably just send it right now. But I wanted to make sure that, yes, it was sent, we just received it today.
Today.
Yeah, we just received it today. So I will send that. I just wanted to make sure. What?
The Attorney General's Office of the State of Illinois.
Right, but typically there's a complaint. Who's the complainant on it? Typically, there's one cited.
Yep.
In the past, it's been WSPY and
Nope.
there's been some others, so who?
I mean, I don't think
it on
she'll
this
care. It was Dr. Wellington. She said at the meeting she'd be filing it, so she filed it. So,
Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you, sir.
So would an email be sufficient?
email to me, yes, please. And then I did have some other notes here. I think most of it probably I can just address in the various discussions on old business or new business. So that's it. And then in executive session.
You could probably also just send them the tape from the last meeting.
They asked for that specifically, but they also asked for,
Pretty much spelled it out.
yeah.
Had you been at the meeting, you might not have submitted it because you would have heard everything.
Okay, Rich. All right, anything else from our attorney?
No, that's all I have for now.
All right, clerk's report, Denise E.
No report, thank you.
All right, City Administrator Jeff Pemin.
Nothing to add.
Okay, EMA reports, back to EMA, Tony Everly.
Nothing further, thank you.
Okay, Chief Senni, please report.
Nothing further.
Nothing else on engineering. Council reports, Alderman Arnett.
I'm just gonna go on this with what Rich had said earlier about being able to make a comment after we have a discussion. And I just want to let everybody know if an SSA was brought up regarding the pumping station, my vote would be no, because we have residents in town that have extremely low water pressure, and it's not their job to make sure they get water. It's our job to make sure they get water. So if that ever does come up, my vote will be no.
Okay, anything else? Okay, Alderwoman Erickson,
Nothing tonight, thank you.
Alderman Fritsch,
Nothing, thank you.
Alderwoman Johnson,
Nothing, thanks.
Alderman Kreinbrink,
Nothing further, thank you.
Alderman Littlebrandt,
Nothing, thank you.
Alderman Robinson.
One comment, and I'll just address it to the audience. And again, if you wouldn't just listen to what one person has to say and then jump to conclusions, you might be a little bit better informed. And I hope that members of the audience, if they anticipate trying to partake or help the community or participate in a body like this, where you put yourself out there each and every day, okay? People talked about the ethics and everything else. And again, talking to the whole audience, of course. Just something to keep in mind. So I hope more is brought to the table. That's all I have.
Okay, Alderman White Cotton.
Nothing, thank you.
Okay, old business, 13A. Discussion possible action to adopt Resolution 2505, resolution authorizing the mayor to enter and execute intergovernmental agreement between the City of Sandwich and the Sandwich Fire Protection District concerning cooperation as it pertains to public safety. So we had some discussion earlier. Does anyone like to make a motion to approve Resolution 2505?
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Alderman Kreinbrink, is there a second?
I'll second.
Alderman Littlebrandt, is there any discussion on it? We'll have the clerk call the roll because it's an IGA.
Alderwoman Erickson,
Aye.
Alderman Fritsch.
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Kreinbrink.
Aye.
Alderman Lilbrandt.
Aye.
Alderman Robinson. Alderman White Cotton.
Aye.
And Alderman Arnett.
Aye.
All right, motion passes. Next item is item B. This is discussion and possible approval of Resolution 2506. It's a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a termination agreement between GRE Nilnet Solar Field 10 LLC and the City of Sandwich concerning the termination of its solar power purchase agreement and the site lease dated April 25th, 2022. Is there a motion to approve Resolution 2506?
Motion.
Alderwoman Johnson, is there a second?
I'll second that.
Alderman Fritsch, thank you. Any discussion from council? Okay, the clerk, please call the roll on 13B.
Alderman Kreinbrink.
Aye.
Alderman Lilbrandt.
Aye.
Alderman Robinson.
Aye.
Alderman White Cotton.
Aye.
Alderman Arnett.
Aye.
Alderwoman Erickson.
Aye.
Alderman Fritsch.
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Aye.
All right, motion passes. There was item C, that was discussion on the tentative budget, so there won't be any action tonight, but it was maybe an older one. Is that still on the current one? No, it's not on there, okay. Just a reminder, that'll have to be placed on for public review. That'll be in the City Hall. Jeff will be responsible for placing that on file. Jeff, what's the date for that? Is it the 27th? Friday. Okay, so it'll be placed on file as soon as Friday. 21st, thank you. Anybody can come and take a look at that. We'll have a sheet that you can make comments. You can also list your name in case you wish to be contacted back. You'll have a chance to go through the budget. It's not the final budget, it's a draft budget. The council will still have a meeting to finalize it, and then it'll come before council next month for consideration. All right, 14A, this is discussion and approval of Resolution 2507. It's a resolution authorizing the decommissioning bond obtained by TPE ILKE 109 LLC from Pennsylvania Insurance Company concerning the decommissioning of a solar power generation facility located at 599 Sandy Bluff Road, Sandwich, Illinois, 60548. Is there a motion to approve Resolution 2507?
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Alderman Kreinbrink, is there a second?
I'll second.
Alderman Arnett, thank you. Any discussion on the item? Okay, will Clerk EE please call the roll?
Alderman Lilbrandt,
Aye.
Alderman Robinson,
Aye.
Alderman White Cotton,
Aye.
Alderman Arnett,
Aye.
Alderwoman Erickson,
Aye.
Alderman Fritsch,
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson,
Aye.
Alderman Kreinbrink.
Aye.
All right, motion passes. Item B, this is the discussion of a resolution 2508 between the City of Sandwich and the Sandwich Park District concerning the installation of a fence located on the property leased by the city at Veterans Parkway located at 143 East Railroad Street. Is there a motion to approve item 14B?
I make that motion.
Okay, Alderman Littlebrandt, is there a second?
I'll second that.
Alderman Fritsch, thank you. Any discussion?
Can I just ask, I mean, is this just for aesthetics or?
The
what is
Park District would like to do it for two reasons. It matches the existing fence that the city has, so there's continuity, plus it's a park, and they feel it'd be nice to have a barrier back there with the train going through and such, so it's just the two purposes.
Okay.
Okay, all right, any other questions? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman Robinson,
Aye.
Alderman White Cotton,
Aye.
Alderman Arnett,
Aye.
Alderwoman Erickson,
Aye.
Alderman Fritsch,
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson,
Aye.
Alderman Kreinbrink,
Aye.
Alderman Lilbrandt.
Aye.
All right, the motion passes. Item C, that is discussion of the professional services agreement with EEI of Sugar Grove, updating the lead line service line replacement costs at the City of Sandwich at $6,150. There is a motion to approve that professional service agreement.
I'll make that motion.
Okay,
I'll second.
is that by Alderman Fritsch? Motion by Alderman Fritsch, is that correct? My head was down.
Correct, yes.
All right, and second by Alderman Littlebrandt. Any discussion on the agreement? Will the clerk please call the roll? Oh, you had a question? Sorry, Rebecca.
Yeah, sorry, I just, the update, is it, I mean, is it the same as it was last year, or is this with the new?
It's the process they go through. They also communicate with the Illinois EPA and the status of our process to keep them informed. We file the documentation with them, and that keeps us in good standing as we continue to review our loans or our
You have to
grants.
do this yearly?
Yeah, we do. Steve? Yeah, go ahead.
I can provide a little bit more context there. This is the initial plan was due last year in 2024. Annual updates are required April 15th of this year, 2026, and then the final plan in 2027. That final plan will dictate, that's what the IEPA is going to look at and say, all right, you are saying you're gonna replace this number of services in this number of years in accordance with the regulatory requirements. Now, these annual updates are not significant from the initial plan that was done last year, but there are changes to the inventory that have to be reflected in the spreadsheet that gets submitted to the IEPA, as well as the maps that show the changes to the lead service lines that were inventoried last year versus this year, which, as you know, there was a lot of work done this last year on that. In addition to a handful of items that are on the checklist that you have to update every year. I know there's been some discussion on policy, so any of those discussions, if there are any changes to policy, those will be included in the updated plan as well.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions?
My only issue, and I already brought this up, is cost. Because we're looking at $6,150, and when you do the math on that, I mean, senior principal, so you, it would literally take you over 3 days to do the update. I mean, we already have the plan in place. Now we know the addresses due to the potholing and whatnot. If you go down to senior project engineer, you're talking almost 31 hours worth of time in that billing. We need to look out for money for the city of Sandwich, and I ultimately have a problem with cost, which I already told you.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, will the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman White Cotton,
No.
Alderman Arnett,
No.
Alderwoman Erickson,
No.
Alderman Fritsch,
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson,
Aye.
Alderman Kreinbrink,
Aye.
Alderman Lilbrandt,
Aye.
and Alderman Robinson.
No.
Okay, it's a 4-4 tie. I vote aye. The tie is broken. Item D, Finance Committee, is those the exact figures, the $513,605.10? Is that correct? Is there a motion to approve item D? This is discussion and possible approval of the monthly bills presented totaling $513,605.10.
There's nothing, no changes.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, Alderman Kreinbrink, is there a second?
I'll second.
Alderwoman Johnson, any discussion on the bills, questions? Okay, will Clerk Yi please call the roll?
Okay. Alderman Arnett,
Aye.
Alderwoman Erickson,
Aye.
Alderman Fritsch.
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson,
Aye.
Alderman Kreinbrink,
Aye.
Alderman Lobrandt,
Aye.
Alderman Robinson,
No.
and Alderman White Cotton.
No.
Motion passes. All right, item E, this is discussion and possible adoption of Resolution 2509. This is a resolution approving and authorizing the execution of the Illinois Department of Transportation Certificate of Authority form. It's in your packet, we discussed it earlier. Is there a motion to approve Resolution 2509?
It's actually 2501. The early copy was 09.
It's been corrected to 2501.
Okay, we stand corrected, 2501. Is there a motion to approve item E?
Motion.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second that, Mayor.
Alderman Kreinbrink, thank you. Any discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll on 2501?
Okay, Alderwoman Johnson,
Pass.
Alderman Kreinbrink,
Aye.
Alderman Lobrandt,
Aye.
Alderman Robinson,
Aye.
Alderman White Cotton,
Aye.
Alderman Arnett,
Aye.
Alderwoman Erickson,
Aye.
Alderman Fritsch,
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Aye.
All right, motion passes. All right, council has a need to go into executive session pursuant to 5 ILCS 122C11. It has to do with imminent litigation. So the council will likely have action when it returns. Is there a motion to enter into closed session under 2C11?
I'll make that motion.
Woman Erickson, is there a second?
I'll second.
Alderwoman Johnson, will the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman Fritsch,
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson,
Aye.
Alderman Kreinbrink,
Aye.
Alderman Lilbrandt,
Aye.
Alderman Robinson,
Aye.
Alderman White Cotton,
Aye.
Alderman Arnett,
Aye.
and Alderwoman Erickson.
Aye.
If we can all meet in the back room, we'll start our executive session.
Okay, that's at 8:33.